रिझ्यूम म्हणजे कुठं तुम्ही जे होता ते सांगणार. तर तिसऱ्या जायला तुम्हाला पॉईंट हलवावा लागतो. तो हलवताना त्याच्यावरती केलं.
Now the devotees of Berkeley and San Jose, they are presenting one musical program with narration, PowerPoint presentation and music. The title of this presentation is Sister Nivedita, a spiritual daughter of Swami Vivekananda. It is very relevant because we are celebrating 150th birth anniversary of Sister Nivedita this year. So I hope you enjoy and like this program. These are all devotees of Berkeley and San Jose. And there we have some very well-known musicians and also narrators. And we have all professionals also. Many professionals are also here on the point of view of recording.
Namaste. Revered Swami Prapann'anada Ji Maharaj, Swami Tattvamayānanda Ji Maharaj, Swami Ashutoshananda Ji Maharaj, Swami Vedananda Ji Maharaj, and Swami Prasann'atmananda Ji Maharaj, devotees and friends. We, the devotees of the Vedanta Society of Berkeley and San Jose, take great pleasure in presenting this musical narrative offering, Sister Nivedita, Swami Vivekananda's spiritual daughter. This musical offering focuses on an extraordinary Irish woman, Margaret Noble, Sister Nivedita, the dedicated one, or the one consecrated, who had completely identified herself with what Swami Vivekananda lived and stood for, and through her intense passion for Indian cultural heritage, spirituality and philosophy, she had indeed been a great honor to the family of Ramakrishna Sharada Vivekananda Vedanta. Through her profound dedication and lofty devotion, she is held to be Swamiji's spiritual daughter. Writing about her, French Nobel laureate Romero Law said, "The future will always unite her name of initiation, Sister Nivedita, to that of her beloved master, as Saint Clara to that of Saint Francis." It is always appropriate to pay a sincere tribute to Sister Nivedita's great contribution to humanity at large, especially in her 150th birth anniversary. This musical offering of ours is a devoted attempt toward that direction. We are privileged that Swami Prapann'anada Ji Maharaj has kindly given us this opportunity to present our musical offering on the auspicious occasion of the 150th birth anniversary of Sister Nivedita.
I have a few more tears to shed. Lord, I got a few more burdens to bear. I have a few more times to give up right from wrong. Oh yes, sir. On journey One day we all got to stand. Why don't you bring down your chariot, Lord? Come on and let me ride. If you make it in glory, before I do, save a seat for me, oh Lord, a seat for me. Tell Mother to save a seat, one seat for me, because I'm weary. Can't you see my soul is tired? Lord, Lord, hear me, Lord. I've been built, Lord. I've been shunned. I've been talked about. You know my loved ones are gone. Oh, on Jordan. One day we all got to stand. Why don't you bring down your chariot, Lord? Come on and let me ride. If you make it in glory, before I do, save a seat for me. One seat for me.
It was cold in November 1895. Ebenezer Cook, the drawing teacher of Margaret, a fashionable painter of children's portraits, told her Lady Isabel Murgison is inviting a few friends to her house on Sunday to hear a Hindu Swami speak. Will you come? Margaret's curiosity made her accept this unforeseen invitation. As she entered Lady Isabel's drawing room, which had the blinds drawn for the occasion, she felt somewhat nervous. She was one of the last to arrive and imagined that all eyes were turned on her as she took the first vacant chair. Quickly gathering up her broad silk skirt to avoid making a noise. No one spoke, yet at least 15 people were there in the room. The air was full of spiraling waves of heavily scented incense. Swami Vivekananda sat facing Margaret. He wore a full-cut robe of saffron yellow with a bright red cummerbund. She noticed that he was tall, well-built, and had an air of deep serenity. He was perfectly calm, self-absorbed, and indifferent to what was going on around him. A coal fire burned on the hearth behind him. He looked at Lady Isabel with a curiosity, sweet smile as she leaned across and said, "Swamiji, all our friends are here." A door closed, a curtain fell. In complete silence, the chanting voice of the Swami prayed, "Shiva, Shiva, Namo Shivaya." And wearing that look of mingled gentleness and loftiness that one sees on the faces of those who live much in meditation, that look, perhaps, that Raphael had painted for the group on the brow of the Sistine Chapel.
नमन्ते ऋषयो देवा नमन्त्याप्सरसाङ्गणाः नरा नमन्ति देवेशं नकाराय नमो नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 महादेवं महात्मानं महाध्यानं परायणं महापापहरं देवं मकाराय नमो नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 शिवं शान्तं जगन्नाथं लोकानुग्रहकारकं शिवमेकपदं नित्यं शिकाराय नमो नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 वाहनं वृषभो यस्य वासुकी कण्ठभूषणं वामे शक्तिधरं देवं वकाराय नमो नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 यत्र यत्र स्थितो देवः सर्वव्यापी महेश्वर यो गुरु सर्वदेवानां यकाराय नमो नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय
It was a habit with Miss Noble to try to protect her judgments against something which she doesn't like. She disputed the assertions of the Swami and raised great controversies at times, becoming not only contentious but positively hostile. But the Hindu yogi, instead of feeling offended at the attitude of the disputant, must have felt glad at heart on the discovery of the superior stuff she was made of. Referring to this matter, Swamiji said long afterwards to her, "Let none regret that they were difficult to convince. I fought my master for 6 long years, with the result that I know every inch of the way." Every inch of the way. Miss Noble resisted her master only to be conquered by his heart and soul. And before she left England, she began to address him as master. Born with the heroic fiber herself, she recognized the heroic fiber of the man and desired to make herself the servant of his love for his own people. Nivedita accepted Swamiji as her guru, but had to undergo many hardships to become a true disciple. Yet, her exemplary self-surrender to her guru's training was unparalleled. We find in the masterpiece Reflection of Nivedita, the master as I saw him, a graphic account of her training under Swamiji and how his deft handling molded her life and character. While introducing her guru through this book, she gave a new interpretation to the Indian idea of guru-sishya relationship. She said that a guru was like a sharp blade, divinely luminous on one hand and equally ruthless on the other. Nivedita offered her personality, all her past traits, desires, and the whole of her to sharpening under her guru, the divine blade. While dedicating her to the welfare of India, Swamiji said, "Go forth into the world and there find out if I made you to be destroyed or if Mother made you to live. May you succeed. May you be victorious."
Sukha
quality of Nivedita had not been developed suddenly by touchstone. Mr. S.R. Radcliffe says in his admirable memoir on the sister, her father, Samuel Richmond Noble, entered the Lancashire Independent College in preparation for the congregational ministry, but did not live to fulfill his early promise. Her mother, Mary Isabel Noble, was a lady of great faith and devotion. She fell seriously ill before the birth of her first daughter, Margaret, and she prayed to the Lord to spare her for the sake of the child whom she dedicated to his service. As later events came to show, it was the will of Providence that the girl that was born should live a life consecrated solely to the service of God and his children. Swamiji heard the name of Sri Ramakrishna for the first time from his teacher William Hastie in Scottish Church School and asked Sri Ramakrishna, "Have you seen God?" Surprisingly, in the similar way, Margaret asked her botany, physics, and mathematics teacher, Miss Collins, "I believe in God, but I want to understand, how did the first thing begin?" Miss Collins showed her the Bible. Just as Swamiji was not satisfied by the answers of the then so-called spiritual persons of Kolkata, Nivedita was not satisfied and kept the Bible aside. A little girl then she was, trembled at the crime, but was ready to face the consequences.
ah
In her childhood, the time she enjoyed most were those when her father received visitors in his study. One day, a missionary who returned from India was struck by her fervent expression. As he took his leave, he caressed the child's face and blessed her with the words, "India seeks diligently for her God. India will summon you, perhaps as it has summoned me. Be ready always." Margaret trembled with emotion and impatience. With her father, she looked for India on the map and ran her finger around it. Her eyes were fired with longing while her father held her close to him. That night, she went to sleep with a fervent prayer of consecration on her lips. Samuel, her father, was just 34 when he died. In his last farewell to his wife, he whispered Margaret's name. When God calls her, let her go. She will spread her wings. She will do great things. He fell asleep smiling at his daughter's future.
If the disciple discovered the glory of her master, the master also, in his turn, found out the rare worth of the disciple. Swamiji wrote a letter to Margaret after returning from abroad. India cannot yet produce great women. She must borrow them from other nations. Your education, sincerity, purity, immense love, determination, and above all, the Celtic blood make you just the woman wanted. I have plans for the women of my own country, in which you, I think, could be of great help to me. What was wanted was not a man, but a woman, a real lioness, to work for the women specially. Along with it, he gave unprecedented assurance to his disciple. I will stand by you unto death, whether you work for India or not, whether you give up Vedanta or remain in it. The tusks of the elephant come out, but they never go back. Even so are the words of a man. Miss Noble responded to the call of her master and decided to proceed to India. Her mother came to know of it for the first time from the American lady friend, and must have marveled to think that the course of life she came to take was as it were preordained even before his birth.
pass through a terrible conflict of ideals and consequent confusion at the beginning of her training. She had constant clash with her master, who wanted to give a new mold to her personality by destroying her self-sufficiency and by removing the most cherished prepossessions of her mind. This period of transition, as she then felt it, seemed to be the unhappy period of the disciple's life. But one day the master said, "Let us begin a new life." With these words he lifted his hands, blessed his most rebellious disciple kneeling before him, and brought about an unexpected spiritual transformation in her life and thought. Nivedita came to be reborn as the true spiritual daughter of Swami Vivekananda.
Sri Ramakrishna had seen exactly the same thing in young Narendranath, and Narendra, for the same reason, did not want to surrender. Thus what stood out at the first sight of the Guru and the disciple was almost the same in both the instances. What Narendra had said at last, "His unusual love conquered me," Sister Nivedita too said the same. Though from outside, Swamiji looked so heroic and manly, deep below there flowed an uninterrupted stream of love, and she drank freely from this eternal spring of divine love. educated, smart, so-called modern young boy to Gopal's mother, Agurmani Devi, who was immersed in God consciousness most of the time, saw various visions of God and Goddess, and was orthodox in practice. But all the time, all the justifications, logic and scientific bends of Narendranath was flooded away by the purity, simplicity and strength of faith of Gopal's mother. Afterwards, he would say that vision of Kali, Shiva, all those were not simple imagination, but genuine perception. Similarly, Swamiji also sent Nivedita to Gopal's mother. An orthodox, illiterate village widow accepted her just like a granddaughter. Nivedita was greatly impressed by Gopal's mother's association. Satisfied and relieved, Swamiji said to Nivedita, "You have seen the great ideal of an ancient India. India's ideal worship, cry, fasting, austerities, chastity, etc. are fading away. It will not return again. It is important to mention here the outstanding service that Nivedita rendered in Gopal's mother's deathbed. After Gopal's mother's death, Nivedita got her rosary and kept it till the end. But these are happenings in Nivedita's life in much later period." Swami Vivekananda was relieved because along with Gopal's mother, Holy Mother also accepted Nivedita and affectionately started calling her Cookie. We can mention here innumerable touchy and significant incidents that had happened in Nivedita's life with Holy Mother, but owing to limited time, we fervently suggest you to go through all those beautiful books surely available in the libraries and in the bookstores.
At this point, we find her working as a founder of a girls' school in a crusade of nursing and sanitary cleansing in the plague epidemic. There went out from her house a constant stream of social and personal service in all critical situations of life for all. It is impossible to narrate here in this short span of time the contributions, the service, the dedication and the sincerity she showed in the critically orthodox society of India. We think it is sufficient if one can realize the intensity of sacrifice that she reflected in her completely transformed personality 118 years ago. Your life, internal and external, has to become all that an orthodox Hindu, Brahmin, brahmacharinis ought to be. This was the instruction of her master, because only then she could serve the people, both in Eastern and Western way. One has to try to realize the transformation she had undergone from within and without, from which the glory of Nobel Prize is seen to be very insignificant. She was indeed a Lokamata, a mother to the people, as Rabindranath Tagore saw her. We shall conclude this narrative musical offering by drawing a complete picture of the function of mother power, the huge tidal wave of divine mother power that irresistibly arose from the Dakshineswar Kali temple, keeping the mother Bhavatarini at the source for the good of this globe. Through Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother Sharada Devi, Swami Vivekananda, that wave became more and more powerful and reached Nivedita. It is a wonderful plan or design or matrix of Kali power that all of them are connected through this Kali consciousness.
Here is the incident which can prove our view. We found this incident from Swami Prasann'atmananda Ji's book on Holy Mother. As and when Sister Nivedita came to Bengal, she tried to learn the Bengali language, and she worked really hard in that direction. Sister Nivedita used to visit Holy Mother quite often. She used to sit by Mother's feet and used to listen to Mother, and sometimes she expressed her thoughts in broken Bengali. Sister Nivedita had seen Bengali brides wearing saris with keys hanging around their shoulder. One day she also wore a sari with keys around the shoulder. She had gone to meet Mother wearing the sari, and the key bunch fell from her shoulder every now and then, which created a jingling sound. Seeing that, Mother had smiled and said that Sister Nivedita was white in and white out. To this, Sister Nivedita looked at Mother quizzing eyes, to which Mother said that those were words uttered by Thakur himself. On hearing that, she asked why Thakur said so. To that, Mother said that she one day had gone to Thakur's room with food for Thakur and saw that Thakur was fast asleep. For that, Mother waited outside of the room quietly. After some time, Thakur opened his eyes and said, "Have you brought food?" Then Thakur said that he was dreaming and told Holy Mother of his dream. "I had been to a place where everyone's outside and inside both are white."
Wonderstruck, Nivedita wanted to know from Mother the exact time when Thakur had said this. To that, Mother replied that he was in Dakshineswar then, and maybe it was the time of chariot pulling, the Rathayatra. Nivedita wrote roughly the date and year, then left after offering pranams to Mother. After returning from Mother, Sister Nivedita met with Dr. Shashibhushan Ghosh, a disciple of Sri Ramakrishna, and she matched the Bengali date and year with that of the English date and year. After all this, she returned home and figured out the exact date and year. After 2 days, Sister Nivedita returned to Holy Mother and told her in broken Bengali. On the day when Thakur had told Holy Mother that he had been to a place where everyone's inside and outside was white, on that very day, Sister Nivedita had seen Sri Ramakrishna in her dream because she had noted that dream in her diary. And now she checked it and found that these two incidents happened on the same time and on the same date.
Many years after her dream, Swamiji had gone abroad. One day, Sister Nivedita saw a photograph with Swamiji and surprisingly found that it was the photograph of the same saint that she saw in her dream. Sister Nivedita then inquired with Swamiji who was there in the photograph. Swamiji replied that he was his guru, Sri Ramakrishna. At that moment, Sister Nivedita told Swamiji about her dream and also showed him her noted diary. This incident proved that all of them, starting from Mother Kali, through Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother, Swami Vivekananda, and Nivedita, are connected through one single string, which is nothing but Kali consciousness. temple. And the previous day, Swamiji came to see her at her Bag Bazaar house. On that day, Swamiji found it necessary to disclose his position about mother worship with unmistakable clearness. After some casual conversation, he referred to Colonel Hayes' poem, Guardian Angels. He said, "That is precisely my position about Brahman and the gods. I believe in Brahman and the gods, and not in anything else." He then dropped into a mood of half soliloquy and sat for a while talking disjointedly, answering questions, trying to make himself clear, yet always half absorbed in something within, as if held by some spell he could not break. "How I used to hate Kali," he said, "and all her ways. That was the ground of my 6 years' fight, that I would not accept her. But I had to accept her at last. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa dedicated me to her, and now I believe that she guides me in every little thing I do, and does with me what she will. Yet I fought so long. I loved him, you see, and that was what held me. I saw his marvelous purity. I felt his wonderful love. His greatness had not dawned on me then. All that came afterwards, when I had given in. At that time, I thought him a brain-sick baby, always seeing visions and the rest. I hated it, and then I too had to accept her. No, the thing that made me do it is a secret that will die with me. I had great misfortunes at that time. It was an opportunity. She made a slave of me. Those were the very words, a slave of you. And Ramakrishna Paramahamsa moved me over to her. Strange. He lived only 2 years after doing that, and most of the time he was suffering. Not more than 6 months did he keep his own health and brightness.
Kali, the mother. The stars are blotted out, the clouds are covering clouds. It is darkness, vibrant, sonant. In the roaring, whirling wind are the souls of 1,000,000 lunatics just loose from the prison house, wrenching trees by the roots, sweeping all from the path. The sea has joined the fray and swirls up mountain waves to reach the pitchy sky. The flash of lurid light reveals on every side 1,000,000 shades of death begrimed and black, scattering plagues and sorrows, dancing mad with joy. Come, mother, come, for terror is thy name, death is in thy breath, and every shaking step destroys the world forever. Kali, the all-destroyer, come, O mother, come, who dares misery love and hug the form of death, dance in destruction's dance, to him the mother comes.
Swami Vivekananda had the opportunity to enjoy Sri Ramakrishna's divine association for 5 years, 4 as his direct disciple. Nivedita also had a limited direct company of her guru for 4 years in India. In The Master as I Saw Him, she narrates events of even the last few days of her guru, and finally Swamiji's departure. But there is not even a word in which one can find a wail of her own heart in the brief and exact record of events of that day. It simply moves one to see her response engulfed in deep profundity. One only finds later that she was fanning Swamiji's body, sitting beside it. Her figure was still, absolutely unmoving. No tears in her eyes, not a slight movement of lips. She was only moving the fan over her guru's body with full attention. She would not give up the right to serve him even there. The story of Ananda, the most affectionate companion of Buddha, can be remembered. Even Ananda, grief-stricken at the great departure of his guru, cried. But here was this great woman, tougher than even that Ananda. Metal could not melt even in fire, lost in silent service.
Nivedita spent the last 3 years of her life in England and America. She returned to India during the first half of 1911, but she returned only to pass away in the lap of her adopted motherland, to whose services she offered her body, heart and soul. She went for a change to Darjeeling. There she caught dysentery and passed away on the 13th of October 1911. She remained conscious till the very end. The boat is sinking, but I shall see the sunrise. Saying this, she slept a sleep from which there was no return. The illusions of life were broken, and Nivedita passed into the abode of light. The mortal body that she left was consumed by fire, but the immortal soul, freed from the trammels of the world, attained its true state in existence, knowledge, and bliss absolute. Only she has left to the world her immortal works.
Nivedita, the dedicated one, or the one consecrated, was the choicest flower of womanhood offered by Swami Vivekananda at the feet of the Bhavatarini Mother Kali. A lotus is doubtless a big flower, but still it does not blossom without sunlight. Swamiji was the sun that blossomed the lotus called Nivedita. She loved India and dedicated her whole life to its service. It was only to make her guru happy. Swamiji made Nivedita see India with the eyes with which he had seen this great country. It is almost as if he had implanted his own heart within her bosom.
Poet Satyendranath composed this poem immediately on hearing the news of Nivedita's untimely death. Thus the last 4 lines of the poem are: You came uncalled, alas, you left untimely, left at early age almost as a providence to one unfortunate, leaving the body in the lap of mountains, like Sati lying dead at Shankara's lap. O our pious sister, the gift of God. This concludes our devotional dedication to Sister Nivedita on the auspicious occasion of the 150th birth anniversary of Sister Nivedita. We would like to sincerely thank Swami Prapann'anada Ji and Swami Prasann'atmananda Ji for the opportunity of offering a musical tribute to Sister Nivedita, and to all of you for your kind attention. Namaskar.
I thank the devotees of Berkeley and San Francisco for presenting this beautiful live sketch of Sister Nivedita from the spiritual point of view. Sister Nivedita's life, this is the only one side, but her contribution on the other side of India's, especially independence movement, that is also worth knowing. So I also thank you for your patience, and also I thank again the devotees for coming all the way from Berkeley and San Jose area to make this program successful. And I hope in future also they will come in whenever there is an opportunity. Thank you again.